I'm going to show you 6 different ways to charge this without this. Hey, I'm Jack, and I'm a co-founder of SkilledSurvival.com and TheResilientLife.com, and I've been posting my tips, tricks, strategies, hacks, gear reviews in the survival and preparedness space since 2013. So if you like this kind of content, make sure you subscribe right now quick, hit the bell notification, that way you won't miss any future videos. We all have phones nowadays, and sometimes we forget to take this with us, A, or B, sometimes it doesn't matter. We plug this into a wall and there's no power available, okay? In those 2 instances, what can you do to keep this charged up? I'm going to show you how. For a lot of people, this first one, using a laptop computer of some sort, some mobile computer device, is one way. You can also use a desktop computer. But the bottom line is you're disconnecting this, and this is no longer needed. And you're using your USB cable that goes from your phone to your computer or laptop, okay? Anything with power and a USB plug-in is all you need to charge your phone without using your standard charger, okay? That's number 1. The second way is to use a battery pack of some sort. This is a cylindrical battery pack. They also have square ones or brick-sized. It doesn't matter. Bottom line is they all come with USB cables. So you charge this up at home ahead of time. You take this with you in your purse or your everyday carry pack or what have you. You plug it in and you charge your phone. Pretty simple. Now the third way is to take that same idea of a battery pack. That's what I have here. This big brick is a battery pack. And look, it is also a solar charger. So this one can create its own power without using grid power at all. What's nice is you don't have to use the solar. Okay, the solar is kind of backup. It's extra. And it is nice to use, and you should use it if you invest in this. This is called the Quadra Pro from Survival Frog. It's a very nice solar charger. I actually tested this for 1 full week to see if I could keep my cell phone charged on just this alone, and I was able to do it. I just had to make sure that every day I set this out in the sun and then charged up my phone, and then set this back out in the sun the next day to make sure I kept charging this back up. So this is a quality device to invest in if you're looking for a way to charge your cell phone or your smartphone without using grid power or your charger. This here is my other favorite device for charging up a cell phone without a charger. This is a hand crank radio. It's a radio with a hand crank on it. What's nice about this device is, again, it has a USB port on it. So you plug in your phone and then you crank it, and the cranking creates power, which then charges your cell phone or your smartphone. Super easy. And this is a great preparedness device anyway, right? You should have one of these in an emergency. If internet's down, if TV broadcasts are out, you're gonna need one of these in order to tune in and figure out what the hell the emergency is, where it's happening, what do you need to do? Do you need to leave immediately or hunker down or what? So this is a device I think every responsible adult should own anyway, and it allows you to charge your smartphone without a charger. This device, this adapter, allows you to plug into your cigarette lighter in your car, and then, again, USB port, and you're up and running, okay? But if you're going to buy an adapter, why just buy one that just does basic power? Why not buy one that's actually functional in some other ways? This device here also is a flashlight. It's a seatbelt cutter, and it'll help break your window. Inside this tip, there's a little sharp pick. So then when you bash your window in, because you're stuck, right? If you drove into a lake and your car is sinking and you pull this out of your cigarette lighter, bash your window, cut your seatbelt, and get out fast. Why not use something that has some survival and preparedness utility, as well as being able to charge your phone through your car's battery? It only makes sense to get an adapter like this. And finally, you could use a wireless pad to charge your cell phone. Now, this device here is a Bluetti power station, okay, which is a couple $1,000 actually. But what's cool is on top here is wireless charging pads. There's 2 of them. Now, You don't need to spend $2,000 for a wireless charging pad. You can find the smaller devices that then just plug into the wall. I do not have one of those. Part of the reason I don't have one is because it still relies on grid power. You still need a charger for the pad, but technically you don't need a traditional charger. And if you have a pad and you lay your phone on top of that pad, then your phone will then start charging if you have a phone that is capable of that technology. Okay. So that is the last way to charge a cell phone without a traditional charger. I just don't think it's the best way. So as you can tell, my two favorite methods are the hand crank radio and the solar charger. I recommend you invest in both if you have the means to do so. It'll make you that much more resilient. It'll give you more options to charge your phone anywhere on the go, no matter what. If there's grid power, if there's not grid power, it doesn't matter. You will have a way to charge and keep your cell phone charged with these two methods. If you're still watching this video and you like this kind of content, subscribe to my channel before you go, and make sure you pick up my Prepper's Checklist, okay? You can find that in the description below, along with the links to these devices as well. So until next time, prepare, adapt, and overcome.